Good evening, everyone, and happy December 1st. And I found my Christmas things. So I thought this is going to be my first December daily, but I'm going to combine that with what Louisa Heinzel and what's her name at 49 Dragonflies. Her name is at the tip of my tongue. Oh, anyway, 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Heinzel. Forgive me if I forgot. Barbara? Is it Barbara? 49 Dragonflies. If I've got it wrong, I do sincerely apologize. Anyhow, it's called the Dephemeraember or something like that. I'd have to look at it again so I can get the enunciation correct, but I am going to do my first December daily slash, Dephemeraember, something like that. I'm so sorry. But anyway, I'm so excited that I found my stuff at my stash. I was able to get it out without too much of a back-breaking procedure. Anyway, I wanted to show you, for those, because this is all the stuff that I am going to show you is what I purchased back in 2018, okay, from Michael's being on sale, and I didn't have a whole lot to start with, but I did work with whatever I had. And first it was the 12 by 12 cardstock, which I took my cookie cutters and made a gingerbread man and did some hearts and some candy canes. So what I want to show you, I want to use this, okay, to do my cover on this here, okay. But let me just show you something real quick. Let me get some of this out of the way right here. Oops. I wanted to show you what I've got. Ribbon, and I've got my little scraps. I found all my scraps. These are my scrappy bits, not this one, but these two bags here are my scrappy bits from a few Christmases now. But I purchased these pads back in 2018. Didn't use it until 2019. I think it was 2019 or 2020 when I was making the family a Christmas journal. So anyway, this is my scrappy bits. We'll probably get into all of these yummy goodness stuff. I'm super excited. Let me get my scissors out and let me show you what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to put my tray of goodies off to the side here. Now, with what I have here in front of me, of course, I'm going to probably start off with Santa. I will be using my cards here. Now, I don't have it in front of me, but I don't know if it's a December challenge or the way they're doing their December daily is making December ephemera throughout December. And so I will be on their first list. It was taking a playing card and decorating it with ribbon. Using ribbon. Take a playing card and ribbon. So I have playing cards, but they're super tiny, and I don't want to work on something that tiny. I don't have the big playing card, so I'm going to create my own playing card, and it's going to decorate my jacket, because I got this at Ollie's. I think I shared this last week, or I don't know, 3 or 4 videos ago. And I got this for $1.69, and it's the bullet. It's got bullets in it. If you see those little dots there, I'm sorry about my lighting. My lighting is dark. I wonder if I can somehow... Hang on, I'm trying to redo my lighting here. That might be good right there. I think it might have some shadows, but I think it's a little bit brighter. So let me show you here. It's got these dots in it. So, and the paper in here is decent, but I'm probably going to double this so it's thicker. But my first December 1st project is the playing card and ribbon, how to use it. So I'm going to create I'm going to pretend that this is going to be a huge card. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty gorgeous, right? Okay, I did forget to get something out. Let me pause this and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and this is what I went to go look for. And I haven't used this yet, but I bought it like several months ago. But this right here, because I'm going to create my own cards, I need numbers, right? So I'm going to do 3 of hearts is what I'm going to be doing today. 3 of hearts, Christmas card. So that'll be, create my card and then attach ribbon, and I'll show you how that's going to be done. Okay, so I'll leave that up there. Okay, and so let me just show you. I don't have quite a plan, but I pulled these out. I don't know how I'm gonna choose to do with this. Okay, these I'm thinking I'm gonna be using for sure Santa, my gingerbread man, and so I think what we need to do is get this done first. But here I just wanted to show you, I got these paper packs from Michael's, and I think they were on sale, and I don't know if they got discontinued. Look at this one. This one looks like a warm sweater. Wish they had that in red. I think I may have had that in red, but it's like a pattern of a wool sweater, so that just makes you feel nice and cozy. I love the snowflakes, and I don't know what you call this, gingham. And then I have snowman. I just brought out these in case what I'm going to be using to cut out my gingerbread man. So there's that. And there's that. And then here's a really big white one I was going to do. But I think I like Dear Santa. Since it's my first Christmas, I got that one. You've seen these. Let's see. The snowflake shape. Oops. So sorry. Ugh. And then I have this that I'm possibly going to be using. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. And then here's some Merry Christmas words. And then these numbers here I thought I may use. And here's some, these are the same right here. I know that might be used as part of a trim. There's some little wooden pieces. Oh, that you can fussy cut out. Some cards, some trim. There's some more cards, journaling cards. So you'll probably be seeing these throughout my December daily / Dephemeraember. Remember? Dephemeraember. Dephemeraember? Dephemeraember, I think. I may have said it right finally. Dephemeraember. Okay, let me just move some of these out of the way right here. And let me put this aside. Let's set this aside. And then I'm going to get my cover. And I need to let's get Santa, let's get going, okay? Let's get going. So what I'm going to do is measure this out. I'm going to measure. I need to cut this at Ooh, glasses would help, right? Okay, glasses would help. Excuse me for the reach. I'm trying to readjust my mic. Okay. I need 7. 1, 2, 3. 7 and 3/8 by 10 inches. 7 3/8 by 10 inches. So I know I want to keep Santa in here, right? Okay, so if I'm going to keep Santa in here, I need to go 7 3/8. So I'm going to set him aside, this aside. Let's get this cut. There is shadow. I'm going to move this out of the way so there's not so much of a shadow. Excuse me, guys. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Is that much better? Yeah, I think so. Okay, there's a little bit of a shadow, but I think it looks okay still. My husband, I know what my Christmas present is. I was actually not wanting a Christmas present this year, and the reason for that is because, you know, with the economic times, you know, I know that we don't have to live in fear of this because God is so good. He takes care of all of our needs, right? But you know, you got to be still wise with your money and be frugal, you know, and I really don't need a whole lot, but he knows that how my hands have gotten a little bit weaker, you know, not a lot, not a little bit, but a lot. I used to play volleyball, I mean, since not just starting from school. I mean, when I was itty bitty, that was the thing we Islanders did. My dad taught us and my mom taught us to play volleyball. We competed with other families. And then I got into skateboarding, lots of falls on your hands, and, you know, and then lots of cooking and kneading bread, making bread, just overuse. My hands, my poor little hands, have a hard time holding on to things, you know, and cutting out like tedious things. And so he told me that we need to be frugal spending this month because he bought me a Brothers Scan and Cut. It cost just over $400. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I wish he would have told me, because I would have, oh, see, the slid off. I wonder if I should use my Cricut cutter. Well, yes. Speaking of my little hands, right? So I'm going to bring this out. And I only use cardstock on this thing because since I purchased it, it just did not cut paper out very well. I'm going to do it like this because I want the Santa as the main character. So it's 7 3/8. So here's my 7. And I have to go 1, 2, 3/8. Because that's the width of my book. Just like so. I'm grateful. You know, I'm grateful that he thinks of me. I think it's because he loves my work. Isn't that just a perfect little cut for like a TN journal for like next year, right? Dear Santa, I am going to keep that in my stash for next year. Or I might be going, I might be doing something with it this year. But that's the only one I have left. Okay. Oh no, I think I have another one. Okay, let's just check this out. Oh, please excuse me, I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. I gotta take a deep breath. You know, those calls because the elections are coming. right? I mean, I live in the state of Georgia, you know, and these people call and say they want to, you know, they're asking you, oh, are you going to vote? And I would say, yeah. And let's just leave it at that, right? They don't leave it at that. They just continue. I said, look, I can tell you what my position is, but, you know, at this day and age, I said, can I use all this name, Karens, that are out there? I said, I don't want people coming to my property and disturbing my peace. I said, I will be there in person at the elections, but I'm not going to tell you what my position is, right? And they get all huffy and puffy, and it's just like, click. Like, come on, people. You called me, okay? You have to expect some sort of, you need to expect kind of that attitude, especially with the day and age with so many people getting hurt, right? And their properties destroyed and everything else. Right? I'm sure everybody would agree. Okay, so that fits perfectly. So that was 7 3/4 from this right here. I'm keeping this. I don't want to cover that. It's real pretty. So that black, and who knows, we might end up doing something to that, right? Yeah. So I need 10 inches now. So I need to go this way because no. This way, and I've got it because I'm not cutting any part of Santa off. So 10 inches. So I was thinking with this December daily, it was so cute today. Let me back it up for a minute. I was watching someone use their stash of these small envelopes that they said they purchased, and it came with a stamp of a reindeer. And my granddaughter was watching it, right? She just woke up from a nap. So she's sitting there on the couch saying, Nanny, now, why is that reindeer on that piece of paper? You know, can he fly away? And I said, no, it's a stamp. And she knows what the stamps are because she watches me in my craft room. She's been watching me since she was like 2 years old. And she's nearly 4. And let me see if that's a good... Yep, it's Perfectamundo. Check that out. So now, I'm going to break out. This is what I got. A new ink pad. I needed this. Let me get my little tools here. Ugh. And she said, but why is it on there? That reindeer needs to fly away. I said, well, honey, if it was a real deer, it could, but it's not. It's red ink stamped on a paper bag. And then she's been lately squinting her eyes, like, you know, when someone's like, they scrunch their eyes and their nose, like, they're so curious, right? There we go. Oh, let's see. Okay, finally got some ink. That's why I'm kind of behind on my steampunk stuff, because, you know, I love vintage photo, and I use vintage photo to ink, you know, to stress the edges. And so that's why that thing, one of the reasons why it's, look at that, how it just makes the difference to the paper, right? Boy, and this is brand new, you can tell. So I'll just go ahead and, wow, very good, very good, very good. Just stress that. Just make it little rustic, right? Okay. So now, oh gosh, I lost my whole train of thought. Victoria is saying, you know, talking about the deer, she's watching the, you know, the crafter. It was actually a new crafter. I just came up in my recommended box. See, I can't wait to be one of those where it'll be in their recommended when they're watching their YouTube. Anyway, So she finally understood, and then the same question over and over. But why, Nanny? But why? Why does that deer have to be on that paper bag? And so that stopped because she finally got it, right? The light bulb came on. And so I figured I'm going to look for my paper, my Christmas stuff, because this December daily, when it's all said and done, it's going to go to her. I'll be decorating it. I won't be writing in it because it's going to be her book, her memory book of for her Christmas and, you know, things like that. This is going to be Victoria's. So anyway, okay, so now we'll glue this in place. This is distress. Let's glue this in place. This is kind of, I don't know, let me see. I don't know if this feels like it's kind of got some plastic on it, but I'm going to find my, there it is, sandpaper. Just going to kind of go over it lightly. Because it looks shiny, it looks kind of plasticky to me. So I'm just going to rough this up so that I know when I lay down the glue, this is going to get stuck. But you know what? I just had an idea that jumped into my head. Okay. This does need to be roughed up a little bit. Okay. So there's that. I'm going to push this off with my duster. I'm going to dust it off. Okay. Alright. We got that. So, to make it easy, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to work on this piece. So we've already prepped that, okay? Now, where's my... I'm looking for my gingerbread. Oh, and my hearts. Okay, so fussy cutting time. So yeah, that's why I'm going to jump on it. So by the time, so before I started the filming, I called my husband at work and he answered at his desk. He was in his office and I said, "Hun, I'm going to be filming." He usually calls me about right now when he's about to sit down and eat. And I said, "I'm going to be filming." So he says, "Okay." He says, "So are you going to upload your video?" I said, "I might. I need to because I'm doing this December daily Dephemeraember / Dephemeraember December daily." Oh, I only needed 2. So, anyway, I need 2, and then I need... Okay, I just realized that these are smaller hearts. So I think I'm going to cut out just one big one. 3 of hearts. Nope. I guess I'm just going to go roll with it, right? Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I'm just so excited to do this because my granddaughter is like, she got me motivated to go and through all my stuff. Because my room is a disheveled mess. Because what happened was I put a twin bed in here. And I had to make space. These are horrible on my hands. Let's see if this is going to work. I just haven't found a pair of scissors. Now, I've seen people... Oh, much better. Much better. I've seen people use the Tim Holtz... And they said it's wonderful, like ergonomically, like great. Let me know if it is. The consensus will make me go shopping for some Tim Holtz scissors. So I'm gonna. Oh, hold up. Oh yeah, that's what I need to do. I do need to cut it out. Oh my. So let me. I'm sure you don't want to Watch me cut this out. I'm not very good, but oh my gosh. Rachel with Roxy Creations. Let me come back to that. But going on with this, so I put a bed in here because sometimes I just cannot sleep, right? So I'm putting a twin bed in here. I put a twin bed in here so that I can come in here and craft in the other room, in my crafting room, so I don't disturb my husband. This room is on the other side of the house, our cottage house, which is not very big, but it's on the other end, okay? We have a 2-bedroom cottage, so can you imagine? So many people in the house. My youngest daughter and her 2 children that had to move out, right? They all sardined into the living room. Okay, that's where we made their room, the living room. And then she moved out and got her own place. And then recently, with things that were going on with my oldest daughter, her and her 4 children sardined into the living room. Oh. Okay, and that's no longer the case, but that's why I have this 2-bed. I just don't want to, if I worked into the living room, I usually play, if I'm up with insomnia and crafting, I have the YouTube on television, and I can't do that because it's next to, it's, you know, right there, the bedroom wall is right there, and that will keep him up, and he usually heads to bed about 2:30. Well, we do. I'm on his schedule. So when he comes home, we stay up till 2:30 because that takes him that long to wind down. And so that's why my craft room is a huge jumbled mess, because where I have the bed right now, it was filled with, you know, cereal boxes, because that's my chipboard. We upcycle, right? And so everything in front of me and behind me is everything from behind me is not so disheveled, but it needs reorganizing because everything that was in that corner was up front here, all my boxes. So I figured I'm going to cut them down with my big, huge rotary cutter to cut my cereal boxes. That way it eliminates all the space that's just been taken, has been taken up. Okay, I think that's all I needed, right? And then I'll cut out my heart, so I don't need this guy. Let's put them, my scraps here to the left. So yeah, but in this disheveledness of a craft room, after my granddaughter, because she loves hearing me, she recognizes my voice. I'll be playing back a video and she goes, "Oh, Nanny, that's you. That's my..." And I said, "Yes, it is." And she goes, "Oh, I know." And then when I was playing, watching some videos today, she goes, "Nance, that's not you." I said, "No." She goes, I said, "Where are you? How come I can't hear you?" I said, "Do you want me to play one of my videos?" She said, "Yes." And she hears at the beginning of the intro, "Hi, you know, it's Julie Edwards. That craft's so cute." And she goes, "Oh, Julie Edwards is not your name." She's so adorable. I love her. "Julie Edwards is not your name. Your name is Nans." I said, "You're absolutely correct. My name is Nans." And in one of my previous videos, either 3 or 4 of them back, at the end of the video, you'll see her little hands, because she had just woken up from a nap in here, because the twin bed's in here, so she was sleeping in here while I was working on some projects, and she was listening to me, and she just loves. So she got up from a nap, Sorry, I was just combining two stories. Oh my gosh. She woke up from her nap and she was all sleepy faced, and she says, Nance, are you recording? Because I think in my video it says, oh, I think she's getting up. Let me put you on pause. And then when she got up, I said, do you want to come and say hello? So I said, come on, come over here, come and say hello. I said, put your hands in here and say, hi, it's Victoria. You know, I forget exactly what I encouraged her to say, but she said hello. So that was Victoria, her little cute little hands. I have to pause for a second because I have to choose something. I'll be right back. Okay. This might end up becoming a long video. I'm already 30 minutes in. I don't have a whole lot accomplished, but okay. Here's my playing card, right? And here's what I'm thinking on doing. We got this. Well, gingerbread man's going to be covered, and he's going to go up here, and he's going to go down here. Okay? And then I will take my number 3 after I cover him and put number 3 here, number 3 here, and then I'm going to have my 3 of hearts like that. I was going to use these little ones to put like 3 hearts just like that, and I may, but I'm not sure. So this is my playing card. So Barbara from 49 Dragonflies, and Barbara, forgive me if I don't have your name correct, but I believe it's Barbara. She says, if you don't have the large playing cards, well, make your own. Just cut this out, and then round the corners, and that's your playing cards. I said, oh, cool. So this is going to be, so I'm going to put 3, and these are hearts, right? And then you could see Santa. But here's my thing. I think, because I want Santa to be the feature, but I know he's in the background, but he has to be a feature, right? So I don't know if I should cover these guys in here. Put Mary on here, Merry Christmas. You know? Would that be too busy in the corner? I don't think so. And then the hearts have got to be something. And I don't know if I want to do snowflakes. That's going to be too busy. He'll definitely disappear into the background, right? So I thought, well, green. Let's get some green. Or, check this out. What if I did the gingerbread men in this, right? And that. It's got some wintry stuff. Presents and coffee. Something like that. And then maybe Merry Christmas for the hearts. Like Christmas, but yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get the whole Christmas. Let me see. Okay. So if I did Christmas, yeah, we'll be able to pick up the Christmas on the snowman. Yeah, I think that's it, because we need to, yeah, we need to stamp the 3 in black. Okay, so these are going to be the gingerbread men. And then, this can't be the hearts at the center. No, that's too busy. Let me think. We can't do cardinals because that's too busy. I'll drone Santa out. Nope, probably not either. That'd be too dark. How about light green hearts in the center? No. Red snowflakes? Is that going to be too much? Yeah, too much red there. Okay, help me out, you guys. How about some... Oh, look at some ivy. Pine trees. Nope, 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 nope. A warm sweater. Oh, what about this? All is calm and bright. I'm trying to pick up some Noel. We can pick up the word Noel. And then, what about eat, drink, and be merry? Let it snow. No, no, not 25th. It's not going to work. Merry Christmas. Joy to the world. All is calm and bright. Noel, for sure, right? Believe. Oh, let it snow. Will that work? Let it snow? No. What about this one? Eat. Yes, and be merry. That'll fit. And then let it snow will be here. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Watch this now. Okay. Okay. We got it. So we got our paper. Okay. So, okay. Got our... Let's just go ahead and... Where's my pencil? Pencila. Okay. I'm going to take one of these small ones. Okay. Let's draw this out. Okay, there's one heart. Okay. And then we want let it snow. Like that, I guess. Try and do it as dark as possible. I didn't want to use ink because you can always erase the pencil mark. Okay. Let it snow. Okay. Be merry, let it snow, and Noel, peace, tidings, no, joy. Joy. That's so pretty. Okay. There we go. That's real pretty. I get that. So, what I was saying, this is what I used my cookie cutter, so I didn't have any dies, right? Die cuts. You know, like everybody had die cuts, right? And I didn't have those. I didn't have anything, you know, anything like that. So what I did was, now we're going to draw our... Is that going to be way too much? No. No, we're not using this one. We're going to use... going to make our gingerbread man very happy. Just like that. We're going to use that pattern. Okay. Come here. Okay, so let's see if we can try and get these corners so we're not making too bad of scraps. I'm not gonna get that in. Okay, on this one I think I'm gonna use my ink. Okay, just so I can see it. So now I can do this. I can do this. That's what I'm whispering. I can do this without moving this gingerbread man. Did I call it a snowman? There we go. There's one down. One more to go. Now you need to get a snow globe in here. I want to build a snowman. Remember that song? I want to build a snowman. Oh, here's a snow globe. Snow globe, candy cane. I'm trying to make sure I'm not wasting and making unnecessary scraps. All right. I have so many scraps. Did you see those 2 bags full? Yeah. Don't want to make too much more. Okay, here we go. Don't slide out of my hand, please. Okay, there we go. Let's start cutting this out. See my little hands. So anyway, back to I know I should be grateful, but I feel really bad. Why do I feel really bad? And my husband, he says to me, by the way, honey, I already got your Christmas present. I said, what? And he goes, I got you a Brother Scanning Kit. And I think he did that because I was hoping for one last year. You know, but we had so much stuff going on. So much stuff, and I said, no, we just can't. Financially, we can't because just so much has happened. Let me just go get this cut out. Yep, financially we got hit hard since 2019. From 2019 till present. Late 2009. Well, yeah. And that's why when I started my video, it's been far and few between. It's because of all those things that's happened. You know, lots and lots of stuff that's happened that was, you know, for me, tragic and traumatizing. So, and then this this year, me getting very sick. My husband taking care of me. Okay, being very, very sick. And the things that happened to my oldest daughter. Yeah. So where was I going with that? Yeah, so we have financially had huge, I won't say losses, but it is considering that we trusted, you know, that person to pay us back, and it hasn't happened. So in this past year, let's see, 3,000, 3 and I want to say from anywhere from, I hope I'm cutting this right because it's got to match my other hearts. I'm laying this, I'm going to be sticking this on. Joy was that one. This one is that one. Oh, and then this one. So yeah, I'd say we've been out, I want to say $7,000 to maybe $8,000. And I am a very simple person when it comes to things. I don't need a whole lot. I don't need extra things. I don't even like really jewelry. I don't really like a lot of jewelry. I just don't, you know, I'm not that kind of a frou-frou person, you know. Oh, which one was this one? Okay, this was this one, and then this one is this one. So when he told me that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish you would have told me. I would have said no, it's not necessary. But my little hands, while he was telling me, was screaming, yes it is! It is necessary! Because my little, after all this cutting, just this cutting that we're doing, I'll be moaning and groaning and rubbing my little hands. And then my husband, I'll hand my hands over to him, and he'll massage them. He massages them every night. And I think maybe that's why he's getting the brother scan and cut. So he doesn't have to massage my hands. You know, come to think of it, that's probably why. Because all I have to do is just scan what I want, right? And then it cuts it out for me. You know, I think that's probably why. I'm going to have to ask him now when he comes home. Oh my goodness. So anyway, this is my December daily, right? And I'm doing this at, well, it started, what, 47 minutes ago. It's 6:38 now. And so he says to me, we got some movies to watch tonight. Some new movies that have come out that he's been wanting to watch on Netflix. And he, you know, like I said in one of my other videos, he comes home and he takes him a couple of hours to wind down, right? So he likes to watch movies. So that's our time. We watch movies. During the day, I'm busy with Victoria, and he leaves at 1:30 every day. So I'm pretty much primarily home alone if I didn't have Victoria. Let's see how that's going to work. That works just fine. That's him. There you go. What do you think? Is that too busy? Maybe I should have went with the sweater. Cut out the sweater. You know, the one that I was showing you, that piece of paper that looks like a warm sweater. And then I could have decorated him. I might have to. I think this might be too busy, but for it to pop out. Okay, where's that line? It's right there. Yeah. Oh my gosh, come to think of it, that's probably why he got me that brother scanning cut. He knows how much all this type of work, this cutting and stuff, just like, you know, wrecks my hands. But, you know, I'm going to suffer through the pain to do what we love, right? Don't we do that? We'll suffer through the pain just for us to be in our lane and craft all day. This is what I want to do. That's why I'm hoping. I just want to make friends on YouTube in this community, but a lot of people don't know me yet, and you know, I just haven't. It seems and appears that I'm inconsistent, right? But I'm really not. Just had a lot of life things going on. It's not intentional, because believe me, this is what I'd like to do all day long. You know, this is what I would love to do. Just, okay, and then here he goes there. That gingerbread man goes there, right? So we've got this laid out. And let's put joy up here, right? And then we've got let it snow. And this heart, we'll glue all this down. I don't want to cover Santa's face. And then eat, drink, and be merry. Right? How does that look? That looks pretty centered, right? Yeah, because look at, here's our, but then, oh my goodness. I wonder if I should have done, oh, the sweater, because I need that 3 to pop out. So what am I going to do, you guys? I need to stamp that 3 in here in black. Do you think black will be enough? Oh my. I'm going to pause real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back, and here is what I have. Remember we had this, wait, right? And I think that might be too busy, but I don't know, please let me know. Because then this is, if I did this, here's the sweater. Remember the sweater? Looks like a warm sweater. So I put that here, and I thought, well, the 3 will go here. 3 of hearts. This is my playing card, right? Something like that. Like this, like this. Bring them in here. I'm trying to keep like a, maybe a, like a 1/4 inch border. Quarter inch border right around here, or 1/2 inch border, because I am going to be doing something. See, I'm looking over here, my TV screen monitor, and seeing how that looks underneath to see if this is lined up really nicely in this angle, and then this angle. And that looks pretty good, right? Or do they need to be wonky? Gingerbread men. They're lively little things, right? Remember the story of the gingerbread man? Boy, did he get himself into a lot of trouble, right? Do I need to do that? Keep him a little mischievous? Or keep him straight? I think straight, right? Okay. let's just do this. Let's just start gluing things down. Okay. So I know what everybody knows, how to glue things down, right? So I'm going to pause it. So, and then I'll come back. Okay? Okay. Okay, I'm back. Well, you know, when you say, should I even say that while I'm back? Or should I just continue talking? Because when I put you on pause, even though it takes me a minute to try and get this done, you don't feel the delay, right? In time. Okay, here's that. So I glued all those pieces down, right? And I have my 3. So I thought I'd put that 3 there. 3 of hearts, right? And so what I've done was I'm trying to keep between the foot, because the foot's a little bit longer, at least 1/4 of an inch width, maybe just a little over 1/4 of an inch width on the border, because there's a reason. Once I get this glued down and in position, it's got to get over here a little bit more, come down, down and over. Let's see, how does that look? I mean, I can get it as straight as I can, right? I know that it can't be completely perfect, but we shoot for it, right? We try and shoot for that. We're not going to let it stress us out too bad, are we? No. Okay, so how does that look? Oops, come back here. Snowman's going to come over here a little bit and straighten up. Does Santa have something in his hand? No. I had to check, make sure that Santa didn't have anything in his hands. He doesn't have his goodie bag of presents. Okay, here's the depth of that foot. So do I need to come this way more? See, because this space here and this space right, this space right in here and this space in here, same width. The space here, dang. Oh my gosh, there's a gnat in my room. And then right here, does that look pretty even? I need to bring just a tad bit more up. A tad bit more up. Bring this down and in. Down and in. Now, I have an idea. I'm just going to go back to what I needed to do originally, because these are 3 of hearts. I'll show you what I like that better, because the 3 of hearts are right in the corner, you know. Okay. Right there. And then it is centered, I think, diagonally. Perfect. Okay. Okay, now let's just get this guy glued down before I start. Oh, I need to think. Let me pause. Okay. Well, off camera, what I decided to do was get some red card. It's not very expensive, but it was in my scrappy bag. I think I showed you guys earlier on in the video my scrap bag, so I just took them out. I didn't want to use my Nina White because they're a little bit more expensive. I used the less expensive, just regular, you know, what they call the kids call it, or teachers call it, construction paper. So yeah, so that's what I used, so that the white stands up against that, the beige. Do you see how that stands out now? And then the hearts I backed up in red, so that the white up against the, now I could have done black, but I thought not to, because hearts usually red, right? So that's what I'm going to ink the edges here, because this cardstock is white, even though it's black. When you cut into it, it has that white. And I'm gonna get some on the gingerbread man. You know, gingerbread is brown, right? So let's get him a little stained up, right? Distressed. So there we go. That's what that looks like. Let's do this other one quickly, so you guys don't feel like you're watching paint dry. You know, hey, if I could admit to myself that when I'm listening to my videos, it's like, oh my gosh, I already want to go ahead and change the channel. Yeah, oh goodness, I cut too much off of that. Oh well. Trying to rush this too fast. Trying to rush, and that's what you get. Okay, so there's that, and I'm going to distress this one a little bit to get the white off the edge of the red card. There we go. Boy, this ink pad is brand new. You just need very little, and it already wants to distress it and stain it. That's pretty cool though. Glad I got it. Now I have a lot of work to do with my other journals and distress this and distress everything that I wanted to distress, because I'll use vintage photo for stenciling too on the pages. So I've been waiting, you know, to purchase some, so I did. So there's that. That's what that looks like. Do I have enough on this one? No. Okay. That's good right there. Yep. Okay. Close that up. Put that over there in that corner. And now I'm going to glue this down, and I will be back. Okay, now that we got everything glued down in place, this is what this looks like. This is my playing card, and I'm going to stamp on the 3. Hopefully, maybe I should have probably should have stamped it before I put the ribbon on, right? So in the first Dephemeraember, I need to stamp this out. Okay, make sure that it's good. Yeah, that looks good, right? Let me see. Yeah, it's supposed to look distressed like that. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Do it in the center. Right here. I probably should have done this before the ribbon. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Okay, and I'm using Stays On because I heard that it's a really good ink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So that is our 3 of Hearts. Okay. This is my playing card, 3 of Hearts, since I didn't have a big one. And thank you, Barbara, for mentioning that we can do that. Thank you, thank you. So, let me move this book out of the way. My glue book. Okay. Now, what I want to do, before this is finished, I want to use this ribbon because it's in the Dephemeraember. Oh my gosh, that is a tough one. I have to look at it and try and... But anyway, it is using a playing card, which I didn't, so I'm creating one. She said to create one. And then ribbon and playing card. So we had to come up with something. So I'm making my playing card, 3 of Hearts. And then I added the ribbon, but I also, because this is going to be my cover, because this is my first my first ever December daily, and I'm going to put this here. This is going to be my cover. So what I need to do now is I'm going to move this out of the way. Oh, better not drop any of this stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, right there. Get that out of the way. So I want to string my ribbon all around the edge here. My green ribbon. I think that's what I want to do. So if I do that, I need to poke holes, right? I sure do. See? Do I? Yes, I'm hoping I have enough ribbon for this. So let me pause and get these holes punched out. Okay? Okay. Okay. So in the back, what I did was I went 1/4 of an inch in the line all the way around for the border, like I did in my previous video when I was doing my corset journal, and I was showing you how to punch in the holes and measure it. So I went 1/4 of an inch in, and then I went an inch to do my crosshairs. Let's see if we can see that. And I did that in the back. See the crosshairs? There's crosshairs right there. And I went inch in, okay? And then the same here. I went from the inch from this border here inside, okay? And that way, I did it on that side because that's going to get glued down to the cover. So my ribbon, what I'm wanting to do is put this ribbon through. And I think I may start... May start here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start here. Oh, well, it's going to make it easier if I tape it off. This is going to be very hard to string because I'm not putting eyelets on here. I don't want to put eyelets on this. I'm hoping I have enough ribbon. If I don't, then I have to go and figure out what plan B is going to be. Okay, so this is how I do my tape, so bring it to a point so I can string it through. Okay, I hope I have enough because this is pretty. If not, I have to think of another. So I'm going to come through here. I'm going to come down in through here and up. So, and then come down. Oops, gotta turn that ribbon because it's getting twisted. So I'll be back once I've got this done. Wow, this is going to be a bit long. Okay, I got my little buttons. Okay, here's the ribbon. Here's my playing card, the 3 of hearts. And then I added the ribbon around the gingerbread men, and then around the edge for my front cover. This is the Dephemeraember, the 1st of December. So, but this is going to be my December daily cover. So I'm doing 2 things, I guess, at once. So this was an ephemera piece. That's what Dephemeraember means, is doing ephemera through 1 ephemera every day for the month of December. So here's my first one, and I took this piece off of the this is what I'm going to use throughout my December daily. And here's number 1, and I cut it off here, and then I'm backing it off with the black because I'm trying to make this card a little bit more substantial. And then I'm going to take this scissor, I forget what you call it, pinking shears. I'm going to go around this whole thing to create a border. Just like so, because I am going to quickly ink this up real quick. Look at my little mess right here. Here's my mess. Just going to take the white off this black card if there's any visible showing. Whoop. That was an Amber Alert. I got one just a little bit ago, so I'm sorry for that intrusion. I didn't turn off my phone. I don't normally turn my phone off because I just still have things going on within the family. Oh, look at my mess I've got. Now, these are good pair of scissors. I think I'll use them for paper. Well, yeah, all these are for paper, but this one is perfect for fussy cutting. The blade's super thin and sharp. It does not cut fabric. Moving this out of the way so I don't lose any of my tools, because I've been losing tools. I don't know how I do it in this craft room. It's got to be in here somewhere. Okay, there's that little messy pile. Okay. Now, I am going to poke a hole. I think I want it to dangle like up here somewhere, but I need to get one of these right here. Bulb pins. I'll take this bulb pin. Need one of them. Okay. Let me get this hole in here. I'm going to use the small hole, the 1/8 inch hole. Oops, almost 1/8 or the, I want it to dangle this way, so I need it in this corner right up in there. I think I should put an eyelet in that one because it's going to be doing a lot of swinging and swaying. Where is it at? See, found it. Oh, here it is. Get my 1/8 inch eyelet. Because hanging off of a one of those bowl pens, it's metal, right? So it might tear the paper over time. So we'll just kind of reinforce that paper, right? Okay, so let's set this thing. I'm gonna change this to that one. And is it that one? Oh, I think that's the one. Come on. Yeah, I think so. Oh. Okay. Flat side down on this thing. Okay, set the eyelet. Okay, now, where's that bulb pen? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Ah, right here. So let's put this. It's going to dangle like this or like this. No, like this. Ay. Slipping out of my hands. Ah! Slipping out of my hands. So I want this bulb pen. I can get this to close now. Okay. It's hanging on that piece of ribbon up top. Just like that. Dingle dangle. Dingle dangle, dingle dangle. Okay. Now, let's glue this onto our cover, okay? Let's glue it onto our cover, and then we'll call it an evening. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, no. Yes. Let's get this on first. So we're going to glue this on just like this. Okay. So that's going to be our cover. Okay. That's my cover. All right. And I'm hoping this will last. It should. Okay. So let's go ahead. I'm going to glue this surface. I'm not going to turn it around and glue this surface. I'm just going to glue this down right here using the Fabri-Tac. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, let's hurry up and get this done, right? Trying to get it as almost close to the edge, but I don't want to get it too close because I don't want spillage. That way it won't. Okay. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. We can get it done. I know it's a long video, but I hope this one wasn't like watching paint dry. Just let me know. I just want to keep it interesting. Okay. Do we have enough all along here? I think so. Oop. Little spillage. Oh, did it again. Dang. Alright. I'm just going to set it down now. Alright. Here we go. Oh, my hands got a ton of glue. Hi. Trying to take this glue off so I don't get it on the front of my cover. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Hey. Here we go. Match up this corner. We got some wiggle room. Remember, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle room with this Fabri-Tac glue. Yeah, okay. Have you noticed that when you use the Fabri-Tac glue and you press your work down on your paper, right? It feels very, very cold, doesn't it? Oh, did I get it? Feels very cold, right? Okay, come on. Now I'm gonna... So you guys just let me know what you think about my very first community. What would you call it? My very first community. What would that be? My first community involvement. Oh my. So sorry. Goodness gracious. I know I should just turn it down. Okay, tighten that up. Tighten that up. Tighten these knots up. Tighten this up. I think I got it all. Nope. I'll use the glitter glue for that. I guess I didn't quite line it up on here. Do I still have wiggle, wiggle, wiggle room? No, I don't think so. Just want to make sure. Get my cover here. That I don't have any glue sticking to these pages. Okay. This is my playing card. My homemade playing card. 3 of hearts. Okay. 3 of hearts because I don't have a big playing card. Oop, got a little bit of glue there. But, you know, since I got this done, I have one more thing that I want to do to this real quick, okay? And that's these. These are my little button eyes that I'm going to put on here. I wanted to show you little eyes. I think. I'm not sure. I'm going to leave it at this because I'm not quite sure if I want to put these eyes on here. This thing was getting in my way. See, just like that. Let me see. Do I want that? I don't know. I may just draw them in with black ink. Let me know in the description box below if I should put these eyes on. They kind of look buggy-eyed. I don't know. Okay. Let me know. I'm going to keep them aside. I'm not sure. I think that... Okay, this will be my granddaughter Victoria's December daily. I will not write in it, but I'm going to create it so that when she's old enough, it will be in her keepsake chest box. So when she's old enough to start writing in her journal, she'll have it. And then I'll have to do one for Claudia and for Ava and for Alani. So, yep. Okay. Well, guys, let me know what you think about this. I know it's an hour and 25 minutes. But this is my first, and I was pretty much winging it because I didn't have it planned except that it was going to be a 3 of hearts card. And because I just found all my Christmas card stock and things like that. So, yeah, I am pretty happy with this. Just let me know. Please leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, please. And leave a comment. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe if you like my content. I'm starting to get into the swing of things, and so I hope that you will continue to join me and support my channel. And don't forget that I am doing a 50th giveaway. When I reach the 50th subscribership, I will be doing a giveaway of a journal, completed journal, along with everything that I used to create the journal is going to be compiled for someone to put together as a kit, a journal kit. And that way you can decorate it yourself. I will include some papers and materials if you want to use it, or you can use something else. But until then, you guys, thank you. This is my first. I think I love it, right? This came out fantastic. And there's Santa, you know, and it says joy, and it says let it snow, because I'm hoping for snow this year. Here in Georgia, it only lasts for about a week, maybe, if we get snowed in. And then it says eat, drink, and be merry. And you know, Christmas time is all about eating, right? And being merry. So anyway, and eating gingerbread men. Okay, thank you guys for stopping by. Please leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. And subscribe. Okay? All right. Bye.